Right, welcome back everyone. Today is that time of the year and we've got to cut the hedge. As you can see, all the way along there, and then it carries on all the way around the back the other side. I'm just going to jump in now and say that it's my first time using an action camera and I didn't quite have the angles set properly when I was recording the video, so you won't see much of the flail mower and you won't see much of me steering or the various bits and bobs that I'm doing with my hands. So when I come back to do the top of the hedge, I'll definitely show that better. So there you go. Sorry, but first time and you're riding along with me anyway, so there we go. Have fun. So you can see what I've brought out with me today to do the job. We've got my Iseki TM3265 tractor. We've taken the bucket off the front and we have mounted the hedge cutter to the back, which is the Bomford Microklippa. You might have seen on some of my shorts, we've got it mounted here on the 3-point. There's a bit of spring in it here because if you catch the hedge, this will actually rotate back a bit and won't pull the tractor over. So we've got all that tidied up. This is the big plate that collects all the bits off and throws them down on the ground for you. And over the winter I just hold this up with this because otherwise the hydraulics start losing a bit of pressure and it just falls over. So let's take that out of the way. So the plan is to cut with the tractor and then go over with the Husqvarna R316 TSx all-wheel drive, and I've mounted the flail mower to the front of that. So we'll go down the side first and then we'll cut it with the flail and then we'll blow it all in underneath the hedge. So we're going to have to do a low pass, then a higher pass, and then one across the top. And then that should be hedge cut for a year. Then we'll hit it with the flail. So you can see I've set that fairly low. I've just put these spacers in here. Usually if I'm mowing there might only be 1 or 2 of those. So yeah, that is all ready to go. So what I'll do first off is just show you how the hedge cutter works. So it's really just like any other hedge cutter in that, you know, just like your still equipment or whatever, it's got the reciprocating blades that go like that, and it's just powered via the hydraulics. And using this control panel here, you can move everything up and down and get the angle that you want. So let's start up the tractor and then we'll see how we're looking. Right, one of the things that I do, because this doesn't have constant flow hydraulics, is we use an old bungee cord here, and then we use that to hold up one of the hydraulic flows, like that. There we go. Now we've got constant hydraulic flow. So as you can see on this control panel here, this one starts the blade going, this one folds out the main arm, this one brings the main arm around, and then this one brings the center section up and down. So you can see, there we go. You can see how you can quickly get it in a position. Let's turn some revs up. You can see how you can quickly get it in a position whereby you're going to be doing some serious cutting. Anyway, I think on this first one I want it fairly close. They are nice and vertical like that. Let's check the blades are working. There we go. Simple as that. Take the handbrake off, we'll go off into first, and away we go. Now what I'll probably do here is use it on low range 2, so we don't want to be going too fast and we want to maintain the revs up as well. And then we're just going to come in at it at an angle and then we'll start cutting. So that is my hedge cutting setup for this year. We're going to go off, actually, we're going to go in low range 1 because we just want to keep it nice and controlled. Here we go, keep it in forwards. Right, get that on. And then we'll just get into the hedge. And then we can start cutting. There we go. We're probably a little bit close into the hedge there, so let's bring it back and we'll bring the arm out, otherwise we're going to get absolutely covered. Come on you lot, down you go. Right, okay. Now, I'm no expert on this, and I've got a GoPro in front of my eyes, so it doesn't help. Right, into forwards, onwards. There we go, now we're cutting. Now we're cutting. I just had to jump back into the seat there because the ground has started sloping away slightly and we were really leaning into the hedge there, so just got to try and keep that level. I'll say again, the GoPro in your eyes doesn't help very much with depth perception. Anyway, I thought I'd bring you along for the ride. Right. Okay, so that covers that. So now you can see how we've cut it down this end at the top. You can see how much we've got off. Obviously we need to do another run along the bottom. Maybe it would have been more sensible to do across the bottom first. Right, let's get you down, get you up. There we are. Let's get this lower level cut. We've got to be careful that we're not dragging on the floor there. I think we're okay. You wouldn't want to get your hands caught in there, would you? While we're here, we may as well carry on up here. Now we've got the low level sorted out. Try and get rid of some of this junk. There we go. Let's turn him off. It's to me just being lazy now. I can't bother to get off the seat. There we go, come on. Alright, you can stay on then. Come for the ride. Get back in there. Down a bit. Well, taking a good chunk out of that there, haven't we? We can't even see my head now, so that's good, isn't it? Right, now we can go and get the mower, and then we'll do have a bit of a tidy up, and then we can go for the next passes. Right, so that is hedge cutting. Now let's try and clear it up, or at least the first stage anyway. Need to come back with various passes after this. Right, onwards. We're not going to get all that in one go, are we? these up a bit if we can. There's a little bit of room there, isn't there? Why is everything involved in garden machinery so dirty? Right, there we go. Let's get you in there. There we go. Right. Right, so there you have it. That's how I'm cutting hedges around here. I don't know how you do it. I mean, obviously a nice sidearm flail would be better, but you've got to work what you got, haven't you? So I'll come back, I'll do another couple of tidy up laps, carry on round there. You can start to see the lower bit where it's been cut. Start tidying up, and maybe I'll bring you back for the top cut. So there you are. See you in a bit.